Ni3 involves collaborative research across national boundaries to investigate and prevent gender-based violence. We asked our research fellows to review the reports recently published by one of our other study country teams. Jill Kirkman from the University of Huddersfield reviewed Ni3 Jamaica's report on child sexual abuse.
My name is Jill Kirkman, and I'm the UK Country Director of the Global Research Centre Ni3.
What impact has reading this report had on you?
I think for me, the biggest impact was reading the voices of the survivors that were interviewed, both male and female, and how it had felt for them as children. The stories littered with shame, self-blame, isolation, and worry. Some of that worry was about what might happen if they disclosed the abuse, and what might happen to their family, as often they were abused by somebody within it or somebody very close to it. And that worry served a purpose in terms of silencing children a lot of the time. One of the biggest impacts was a sentence that I remember in that executive summary, which was when describing male perpetrators of abuse, talked about how boys had seen their abuse somehow like a rite of passage. That shocked and saddened me to think that a child could even think that way. But maybe that's learned from attitudes of communities and cultures that turned a blind eye to what is going on around them. A rite of passage? To what, I ask?
What are the main messages you will take from this research?
For me, it was about how secret this abuse is and how much of a taboo it is. And therefore, it's about breaking that silence. It's about ensuring that everybody, from children to educators to those who are there to provide services, to the judiciary and politicians, to learn more and to have those really hard, difficult conversations that are so necessary to bring about change. So the main message was often education, but also about having services that were really child focused, as the court systems currently are not. So it was ensuring that each child and every child that has been sexually abused can be offered appropriate interventions, timely ones too, so that they do not have to be defined by what has happened to them, and that they can build a future outside of child sexual abuse.
Who will you tell about this and why?
I suppose the obvious answer to that is I'm telling you. But also, in my other role here at the university, I'm subject leader in social work, which means I teach. So I teach many students, some social workers, some related health professionals, but also undergraduate students from a variety of different disciplines. This is everybody's business, child sexual abuse, and it's up to all of us to take the initiative and learn about the prevalence, the signs and symptoms, and the impact. And for me, I'm teaching people who want to work with children. So it's crucial that I get these important messages across and that they provide services and interventions that feel safe to children and young people, in the hope that disclosures will be able to come forth.